guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't filmed a video in a long time, so this feels so brand new. I don't know why, but I feel weird. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about manifestation, and yeah, let's get into the video. If you are into manifestation or you want to get into manifestation, this video is for you. Manifestation is basically law of attraction. You attract what you put out there and you speak whatever it is that you want into existence. I decided to do this video because I was watching a whole bunch of videos and people are like, when you manifest, you must be positive. Well, yeah, you must be positive, but they're like, you must write down what you want every day. You must, and I see posts like this all the time, and I'm like, how do you write? How do you do that every day? Is there even a right way to manifest? I don't think there's a right way to manifest. I feel like everyone manifests differently. Yeah, as much as scripting is one of the ways wherein you can manifest, but not everybody is into that. With manifestation, you don't have to write what you want every single day. When you manifest, you think about what you want, you say it out loud, or maybe you write it down and then you let it go. Don't think about it every hour of the day because it's not gonna happen. If you're desperate, it's not gonna happen for you. I view manifestation the same way I view praying. God and the universe to me is the same thing. God created the universe, so the universe is God. So yeah, with manifestation, you are telling the universe what you want, and with prayer, you are asking. But it's, if you remove all the labels, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I've come here to tell you that there is no right way to manifest. You can manifest however it is that you want, okay? Manifest however it is that you want. If you're not comfortable with writing down because it's not something you can get used to, just speak it. Just speak it into existence. Visualize it. Feel the vibrations, okay? The vibrations are very important. You must, when you think about your dreams, you must feel them. Feel them and just feel abundant. Long story short, manifestation is about just being positive and working hard and believing that whatever it is that you're working towards is gonna eventually happen for you. Believing and having faith is very important because faith unlocks doors, okay? Faith unlocks doors, so you gotta have that faith. We are human. Sometimes you're gonna doubt yourself. You're not gonna be positive every day. But then you, in the back of your mind, you gotta know, even though I'm doubting myself, I know I can do this, okay? Yeah, guys, you manifest and you let it go. Even the Bible tells you, Matthew 6 verse 6 tells you, yo, don't be repeating the same thing all the time. That's what the Bible, don't be repeating the same thing twice. Just do a simple prayer and I'm gonna hear you. That's what God says. Like, yo, just do a simple prayer and I'll hear you. You don't have to repeat the same thing 15 times. I heard you the first time. Okay, I heard you the first time. You don't have to say it every single day. Okay, let it go. Say it, let it go, and then God is gonna fight for you. God is gonna work for you. I believe in God so much that whenever things are going sideways in my life, I just believe that it is gonna work out in the end. And I feel like it is very important to have something that you believe. If you don't believe in God, then I just feel like it's very important to have something, a higher power or whatever, to believe in that motivates you to the point that if you're not feeling confident and you feel like you're very stagnant, that thing just pushes you to, yeah, maybe somebody motivates you, or you gotta motivate, or you believe in yourself, you know? Yeah, I feel like it's very important to have something to believe in because you can't do this life thing alone, okay? For me, personally, I just believe, or I cannot do this life thing alone. I need God, I need friends, I need family, you know? People around you are very important in building your character and just motivating you, and if you're around the right people. So you gotta put the effort required to make your desires reality. You can't just sit and wait for things to happen for you. It doesn't work like that. So let me get personal. Let me get personal a bit, okay? Because manifestation and prayer and believing in God and having faith are just things that are very close to my heart. And yeah, so my journey started a long time ago, right? So I was staying in Northwest with my mom and my grandmother and my uncles. And then my dad was all the way here in Polokwane, right? He had a job at the time. And my mom was a domestic worker, and then she went to school, and then she became a domestic worker again because she didn't find a job anywhere, right? So yeah, we had something, but we had nothing. We appreciated what we had at the time. Oh my god, I hope I don't cry. I hope I don't cry. Oh my god. We spent a few years going twice with my mom, just working here and there. So like working here and there. So since my dad was this side more Polokwane, he kind of told my mom, well, you know what, let's go to Polokwane. It's promising. Okay, it's promising more. Northwest, we had a good life. It's not like I'm complaining. We had grant and we had those things, the vibes. The government was assisting, and oh, in a village, like everybody's in the same situation, so you don't really feel left out or you don't feel weird because like everybody is the same. We are all struggling. So yeah, we came here, Mopolokwane, and then we had a house. That's something, but there was nothing inside the house. But then we had a house, okay? And I had my room for the first time. Like, I was just so excited to just have my room. I was just so excited to just have a room that is mine, okay? We were sleeping on the floor for a minute, and my parents are just working hard, and we were praying every day. My family believes in God, and we believe in prayer, and that it works, okay? So my brother and I, we were introduced to that. Like, you must pray at a very early age. You must pray and then believe, and things are gonna work out for you, okay? So yeah, so when we were here, we literally had nothing, but it was so amazing because we had each other, and we also believe that it was gonna work out. It was gonna work out. We'll literally be sitting, go dining room, and then my mom would be like, when I get you see how working the mindset is very important and how you say things. She'd be like, when we extend this house, when I get a job, when we get a car, when I get a car, when I how parents try so hard to make their kids not even feel or they don't have anything, or see that now we are struggling or whatever. My parents will try their best to just get me in nice clothes. Christmas, they're out here buying clothes. Guys, like, when we were staying in Northwest, ne, like we didn't even have money for like buying the cricket, got Christmas, got New Year's. Like, like we didn't have money to buy the fireworks on New Year's, and we would watch like our neighbors shooting the fireworks and just libelela there. And it's so sad because my grandmother would feel so bad. My grandmother would feel so bad and just be so disappointed. But she tried to make the best. Like, New Year's, New Year, Christmas. New Year, Christmas. There were those things that you only you only eat ka New Year, Christmas. So when she had that, no, it's fine. Like, really, the biscuit. I was a good kid. I was a good kid. I was taught from a very young age to just be grateful for what I have, and have gratitude every day, and just feel abundant and just feel the vibrations. Just feel abundant and feel the vibrations. Okay, so even though we didn't even have money at the cricket, it was fine because at least we made it to the new year. Okay, my mom eventually got called for an interview, ne? And then she asked a relative for Cheletea to the interview, and they gave her 20 rands. That's when things were still cheap and taxis were still cheap. They gave her 20 rands, and that's all she had. And it was taxi fare. She didn't have money for lunch on the side, and she spent the whole day there, got the interview inside. The only thing that she had the whole day, she only drank water the whole day. And boy, my dad just crossed his fingers like, yo, just hope she gets this job. You know, my dad was working hard. So my mom came back, how we're chilling. And then later that day, guys, I kid you not, later that day, she got a call, and then boom, she got a job. Party. Party. I finally got a bed. And we were serving guests on top of a cooler box because we didn't have a table to serve food on. We finally got a table. Now things were looking up. Okay, things were looking great. It is so awesome to experience that because that also built me. You know, it's part of my identity. If I can say that, like it builds me into the person that I am today, where I just appreciate the little things that I have. Okay, I might not have what I want yet, but I just wake up every morning and I'm like, I just thank God for another day, because that's a day where I get to take a step closer to my dreams, you know? So yeah, we would go to church all the time, pray all the time, and appreciate life, okay? Just appreciate life. And my mom got her first job at the age of 32. She was 32 when she got the call, like her first official job that she went to school for. She was 32, imagine. And then now here on my side, here I am in my 20s, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so stagnant. I don't have a house yet, I don't have a car yet. And I'm like, bitch, she only 22. Experiencing all of this made me just be like, you know what? I know I made plans and I know I want things to happen at a certain age, but the beauty of life, I guess, it's that it's very unpredictable. Look at Kuduchikela one, and I'm like, imagine my mother was 32. I mean, she must also been feeling like she's gonna end up nowhere. She's already old or whatever, but God had plans for her. And fast forward to now, everyone has their own car, and people are acting brand new. Taxi. People are acting brand new over here. And I'm like, bitch, remember where you come from. Okay? The fact that my mom also had her first car at 40. At 40 years old, that's when she had her first car. And then after that, it was promotion after promotion after promotion after promotion. And it's like, wow. Because fast forward to now, me manifesting my own life and just asking God for guidance. I have experienced that, and I know not to jagger things, you know. I must just mice, and they will happen. My dad will literally just be out here chilling and be like, in 4 years, I want to see myself here. In 3 years, I want to see myself here. It didn't just happen. People don't just wake up and decide, I'm buying a house. You plan for that. We would just be reminiscing, like, who thought we would be here? Who thought we would be? Like, we knew it was gonna happen, but it just feels so surreal. It just feels so surreal. So every time when we reminisce and we just look back, it just makes me grateful and it makes me excited for my future. That's why I love nature so much, because nature just reminds me of the riches of life, you know? Like Bob Marley said, possession doesn't make you rich. My riches is life forever. And yeah, my riches is life forever. We all want peace. We all want to live joyful. We all want happiness. You know, we all want those things, but you gotta live like you already have those things. You know, you can't be asking something from God or the universe, Mary, you are not practicing it in your life right now. You can't ask God for love whereas you are ill-treating people. You gotta live in your truth and live in whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. Okay, when I tell you it is possible, child, it is possible. I also saw a quote the other day that said, what is possible or not possible, it's not your business. Okay, it is not your business. It is not for you to worry about. That's nature's business. Like, period. Yeah, so my parents went from people that couldn't afford to go to school to now having more than 5 belts each, bruh. And my dad is still studying. And I'm like, are you mad? Are you mad? You're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go crazy. So when people come here, they're like, so, oh my God, so you're gonna study like those two, motivation. And I'm like, 5 belts. I'm fine with 2. I am fine with 2. You know, school. I don't know how these people do it, Jim. So long story short, just believe that it is gonna happen for you and just let it go and watch it happen. Literally watch it happen. And the crazy thing about prayer and manifestation, right, is that when you pray for something or tell the universe that you want something and you get it, it becomes so addictive that nobody can tell you anything about it because you've seen it firsthand and you have experienced it firsthand. Like, I prayed for this and it's here. So you can't tell me that prayer doesn't work. Okay? So yeah, that's the most beautiful thing about it. It's that it becomes addictive once you're living in your prayer. And that is just the most beautiful thing any human can ever get to experience. Okay, and that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're on any kind of journey, please share if you don't mind. If you're on a manifestation journey, self-care journey, self-love journey, spiritual journey, if you're on any kind of journey, just say it in the comments. And yeah, let's ride the wave together. Okay, let's be on our different journeys together. And yeah, peace and love and light to everybody, period. And I'll see you guys on my next video, period. It was amazing. Imagine if it wasn't recording, I would die.